Hey, look, this is for my young fathers out there. Having kids will make you grow up fast, whether you want to or not. Hey, what's up? It's your boy Flacco 2 Raw here. And guess what? We at the fatherhood series right now. That's what we got going on. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. If you do, drop a like. They're free. But look, let's hop into the video. So first off, I was just gonna say, stop wasting time. That's a real clear cut. Shouldn't need no explanation. But if you do, I'll give it to you. So look, let's say it like this. Personally, I feel you should make your next move your best move, especially when you got kids. I say that if you by yourself with no kids, but still, if you have kids, always think about that quote, and that quote will set you up for success. Personally, for me, I do that with my kid all the time. Every job that I've had since I've had my kid, um, it's helping me get towards freedom. Right now, I'm a real estate agent. Whoop dee, right? Nah, but I'm a real estate agent, and pretty soon I'm gonna be shifting. Can't discuss it right now until the time comes, but but I will let you know it's progression. And also for me, it's my time. It's for me and my family. My time is very, very, very precious, and I like to spend it with my family. And I don't like having wasted time at a 9 to 5. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a disabled vet. That's a disclaimer, and I make a 9 to 5 just chilling at the house. But I've already served my time, if that makes sense. I've already got wounded. I went to therapy from multiple things. I'm currently in pain management. So yeah, like my next move is always my best move. I like to be accessible for my child. There's been plenty of times where they called me for my child, and I was middle of showing the house, and luckily, it was the end of the showing. But my child needed me, and I could do it at the drop of a hat versus being at a 9 to 5 where people don't really care about my time or my family. Okay, it's cool to go out every now and then, but you ain't got to go out every weekend. Look, I have a 2-year-old child, and look here, I refuse to go out every weekend. Fuck, I refuse to go out. I hate to say it that way, but I refuse to go out because I know that there's nothing out there. Recently, I've been hearing so much on the news, on social media, that right now the streets really ain't that safe. They never been. No, I'm just saying. I worked in the criminal justice field for 2 years, and look here, I know what be popping off. I do, and personally, I'm not the type of person that need to be out there because I don't have the right mindset to be around people like that. But that's just me. But if that's your vibe, do it. But I just say, stop wasting time. Stop hanging around the wrong people. I know it ties back into the first thought we just had, but listen and listen good. The people you surround yourself with, they can make or break who you are. They can make or break your mentality. If you're around people that smoke drugs and drink, smoke, pop pills, guess what you gonna do? Drink, smoke, pop pills. Club, gang bang, whatever, right? You out there in that same circle. What they say, you're guilty by association, or birds of a feather flock together. Like, come on now. It ain't rocket scientist. Like I said, you ain't gotta do it all the time, but listen and listen to your people around and see what they got going on. Or just watch what type of jobs they have. Or listen to their morals. Or just really just peep the scene. Step back a little bit, peep the scene. If they hate you because you haven't seen them in 2 weeks, them ain't the friends for you. If they haven't leveled up in any aspect of life, those aren't the friends for you. If you feel drained every time you go around those people, hey, look, those are not the people to be around. I'm just saying from my personal opinion, from what I been around and the people I see in my environment, and just watch your circle. You want to be the best parent or the best dad you want to be, you got to evaluate your circle. Weed out that negativity or weed out the negative ones. You'll thank me later. Hey, look, this is a big one. Thinking about legacy. Now, a lot of people don't think about legacy because they feel like they have so long to live. But honestly, we don't. Like, I'm just being real with you. I'm a realist. I hate to say it, but I'm a realist by heart. And yeah, we don't have long to live. As a child, I used to think 30 was so far away. As a teenager, I thought 50 was so far away. I got 15 years and I'll be 50. I know I don't look it, but I'm just being real, right? But think about legacy. And we're thinking about legacy. And for me, I want to leave a legacy that my child can be proud of. And I want him to be able to step into that legacy and be like, my dad was on this type of grind time. My dad was a hustler by trade, ambitious. My dad was an entrepreneur. I want to get into the same field because he was always there when I needed him. He ain't have to worry about telling his boss, hey man, I need time off. Like I want my son to understand that I set myself up in my 20s, and he can set himself up in his 20s. He don't even have to join the military. I'm not saying that by no means, but he could set himself up in his 20s or his 30s. Like it's never too late. But I want to say personally, he will have the tools to be put in place. That way, he like, damn, I got big shoes to fill. I can say that because in my hometown, my family has a legacy. In my hometown and in my dad's hometown out in South Carolina. And that the name carry weight. Wanting to be a good example. Listen and listen good, brothers. I'm going to tell you this from the bottom of my heart. I wake up every day to be the best version of myself I can be for my family. But I also believe in good karma. So I wake up, and if I'm out and about, I try to do something good or say something good to somebody, not on purpose. I wanted to be organic, and I get so many of these wholesome interactions that sometimes I feel like I live in my own bubble, and people that I meet, they usually teach me something. People that I meet usually say something in a very positive manner, and it really uplifts my spirit or uplifts and reassure what I'm doing is correct. And for me, I appreciate that. It's like the universe is giving me validation. Look, I want you to come close and listen. Listen. It don't take much to be a good person. It don't take much to be a good example. Personally, you could just go outside and compliment somebody. You can be nice to somebody. You can hold the door for somebody. It don't take much to be a good example. Unfortunately, some people's standards are higher than others, mine included. I have very high standards for myself. When I was in school, it was always about grades, education, athletics. Yeah, like a lot of even when I'm out and about now, a lot of it is I carry myself in a certain way in my demeanor. It's like oh, he's an approachable person. My lady says this all the time. She's like, oh, this dude here, you just yappatrons. Everybody want to talk to you. They want to get to know you. They want to be your friend. It's not that. I just want to be a good example. I want to be a good person, and that good karma comes back on everything that I've done. Obviously, I have a beautiful house, beautiful family. Good karma comes back. I'll tell you that from personal experience. Be a good person and make sure you make the good decisions or right decisions. Being a good example is key for a lot of things. And having a child that looks up to you, right now my child's 2. So I don't know how much he really looks up to me. I know he loves me to death. I know he says my name all the time when he wakes up. I know I'm usually the first person he's looking for. I know that me and him like hand in hand. Even though I'm the disciplinary now, we're still buddies. We're still best friends. He still, we still got love for each other. But at the same time, I want him to see that I'm respected everywhere I go. And it's not, I don't on no cocky stuff. Like it's just the fact that I carry myself in a manner that whenever people see me or I talk to people, it's not in a way of like I don't disrespect nobody. Everything's coming from a genuine place, and I want him to see that when he gets older, that he might get the same treatment if he continues to carry himself in a certain way. I.e., it could be grades, it could be athletics, it could be his manners. Southern boy by heart, you know what I mean? I'm gonna say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, and I'm trying to get him to understand the same thing. I know he's 2, but his time will come. And when he realized that, well, the example I've set for him, he be like, damn, my dad did a great fucking job. So for me is I want better for my kid. Like from where I grew up at, I don't like to talk about it much, but I'm from Louisiana, a certain part from Louisiana. If you can guess, because I don't even have an accent, I don't think, but if you can guess, I'll let you know if you write in the comments. But anyway, for me, from back home, Louisiana, I will tell you that I want better for my kid. That's why I moved out to Texas. But I moved out to Texas for me and seeing the economy and see how everything was thriving out here. And I feel personally that the area I landed was perfect. It was perfect, and it's perfect to raise a family in. And this is personal. This probably ain't got nothing to do with you. But I feel that if I set my kid up in an environment where he can grow and blossom and thrive, because I know if I can do it, I'm gonna teach him how to do the same thing, but better. I want him to be like, okay, cool. This is cool, Pops. This is cool what you did for me, but I want to make my own way. I want to go here. I want to live out here. I ain't got nothing to do with. Look, I ain't got nothing to do but to respect how my man's feeling, how my son feeling. If he feeling like he can do better somewhere else, perfect. But guess what? I'm gonna set him up. I'm gonna give him the tools, and hopefully he sees this when he's older. But I'm gonna give him the tools right now, and throughout his kid years, his teen years, if God willing or Buddha or whoever's out, whatever higher power, if the universe lets me be here while he's in his 20s and 30s, damn it, I'm gonna get this man all the game I'm learning and more. I'm just saying, cause that's, how some people say they don't owe me nothing. Man, look, I don't owe him anything, but I deserve and he deserves the best, and that's what he's getting: the best from me, the best from his mom, the best version of us, and everything that we can offer. Sorry. Look, something I used to do in my college years. I used to party a lot, and if you know any of my folks from back then, a lot means 4 days a week, and then maybe five if somebody throwing a party at home, or what the kids call it, a kickback. Yeah, so it was 4 to 5 times a week. And I realized that's not what's up. That's not what I want to be known for. I don't want to be the 40-year-old in the club. I don't want to be the 30-year-old in the club that they see me every weekend. No, 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 no. If I want a club, hey man, take me out the country. I want to go to another country. I want to see something different. But why I don't go out no more? It's not really worth it. It ain't the same. Ain't the same vibe like the early 2000s, and not the same vibe as the late 2000s. Like nowadays, like people be on their phones and not having a good time, or they be waiting to fight and not have a good time, or they waiting to shoot you and not have a good time. That's not what it's about. If I'm trying to go out, I'm trying to chill, trying to relax a little bit with my people, or relax with my wife. If I gotta be on edge, I don't need to be out there. I have a legacy at home. I have a family at home. I'm building a dynasty. I'm building a legacy. And for me personally, that's way more than any Friday night in a club, Saturday night in a club. I'm just saying that's just personal. And if you do catch me, by all means, I'm not saying I'm not a hypocrite. I'm not going every night. I might go once every 6 months. Or I might go when my lady feels like it. But the majority of the time, you're not gonna catch me out. That's just me, man. But yeah, look, I appreciate y'all for being here. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. I know I enjoy talking about these topics because a new dad, I'm very excited. I got a lot of things to talk about. And guess what? We're gonna be doing this together. We're gonna be growing together. And yeah, that's why we're here, to grow, to become better dads, better parents. If the ladies are here, better parents. But look, comment, like, subscribe. If you like what we got going on, you know the deal. Share with your people. Hey, we can have conversations in the comment section. By all means, help me help you, help me. You know what I mean? Like I learn. I'll learn by doing. I'll learn by talking. I'll learn from experience. So hopefully y'all have a great day. Peace.